So part 2. So most workers and employees just take whatever is handed to them. This has been going on for as long as I can remember, and I've been working for well over 30 years. Contrast that with a world of rapacious financial wizards who receive hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, whether it's called salary, a bonus, or whatever. And the average American is being told that he or she must bear the weight of bailing these people out in return for what? What do we get out of this? What most Americans think, and they know the answer, which is little or nothing, and probably nothing. The average American knows the best they can do is probably hope for the economy, this unjust economy, to restabilize, and hopefully they can get back to work or just keep their jobs in the meantime. They understand that people at the top see the real crisis as being the one impacting Wall Street, and the major crisis for the little people of low wages, lack of affordable health care, employment instability, and or joblessness is secondary to the high bigwigs on Wall Street. As stated above, most Americans can only dream of what it would be like to make money at the rate executives are paid even for 1 year, let alone year after year throughout their entire careers. For my entire life, there has been a concerted campaign by that top income group who ruled the business world to keep wages and benefits for the rest of us down as low as possible, and to emasculate unions and or to destroy even the possibility of workers joining unions to protect their own interests and to make contracts. And they have done this while the productivity of American workers has consistently risen. The executives themselves and other wealthy people have reaped nearly the entire reward for the increased productivity of the average worker over the past 30 years. They have met with incredible success at keeping wages low, benefits down, and in significant part, that success has fueled the runaway growth of income inequality of this country and across the globe. When you consider the income numbers overall, the shocking breadth of transfer of wealth over time from the average American to the very, very few top of people in this ladder becomes very clear. And it is obscene. There's nothing those bastards don't have, and they have essentially been robbing the employees and workers of this nation of the benefit of their own productivity for decades. This is absolutely wrong and unacceptable. The obscenity of American income inequality is highlighted by things like the absurd IAG bonuses, of course. So, while I'm not disagreeing with the points of saying that these bonuses are just merely a little point to be considered in the larger picture, I think the financial sector bailout has provided a rare opportunity for the public overall, globally, to voice its strong disapproval of the sickening inequality that has been allowed to grow in this country and others over the past 30 years. The especially galling nature of this inequality is maximized when you have this tiny class of incredibly powerful and wealthy people sucking like parasites off the average people to save their greedy asses without so much as a thank you. In fact, they're blaming us. Yes, the Republicans led the charge for this in this country, but few Democrats went out of their way to stop it or do much else about it. This is an appropriate time for reckoning. So, as bad as it all is, one positive aspect of the whole financial debacle is that it presents us with the opportunity to completely realign the redistribution of wealth and power in this country and leveling the playing field back to an acceptable point where the idea of prosperity is more than a fleeting hope for the average American. Now that the Democrats are back in charge, let's see what they will really do to correct this outrageous situation. And if and when they do, then of course the Republican rallying cry will be class war, to which I hope and pray the Democrats and the American people respond for once with a resounding yes, bring it on. This video will continue.